It's Q in the street. I love everybody here. They've been good to me.
It's Tashina Arnold, and it's Q in the street.
For Q in the streets, you need to make sure you go to his bio right now and click that link, okay?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Q back in the building with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell down below. If you guys like the content, make sure you guys follow me on all of my social media sites, y'all. So we're back to our favorite show, Love is Blind, on Netflix. Episode 8, the title was called Countdown to I Do's. I feel like a really long episode. I feel like I was watching the episode for like 2 hours straight. All right, so this episode open. First of all, I'm just glad to be back with my Love is Blind people because y'all be showing love in the Love is Blind videos. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the show opens up and it goes back to the very intense conversation between Lauren's father and Lauren's new fiance Cam. And I actually haven't seen Love is Blind in probably about 2 or 3 days now. So it's kind of been like when I clicked on back on the episode, I was like, ooh. This thing started off very intense. So, I know a lot of you guys probably may give Lauren's dad a little bit of flack and slack because you guys may feel that he may came off like a little tense, or like the scene was very tense, but I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all know I like to keep it 100. I saw a lot of the comments saying that prior to me watching the show, and Lauren actually responded to one of the comments on Twitter. If you on Twitter, follow me at Quentin T. Harris. She was saying that someone had made a comment and said that her dad, yet he was protective, that he seemed racist. Now, if you are from the black family, you already understand. You don't gotta be from the black family. You could be just a minority, period. Anybody who goes into another household of another race, you're gonna be concerned about your child. It don't even got nothing to do with race. I could be a black person going to another black person's house. As a kid, my parents are always gonna be like, okay, are you safe over there? Are you okay while you're visiting her family? Because it won't be no jumping him. It won't be no KKK rallies. Like, Let's come on, y'all. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So I think a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, well, like I said, back to the comments that I've seen. Someone like Lauren responded to one. She was like, listen, my dad just loves me and protects me, but it's nothing about being racist. So when I was watching this scene, I was like, oh, was that too much for TV? Was that too real? Because that's what happens in the black family whenever we going somewhere. Because I know. And I'm a grown adult man. I don't care who I'm going to or and especially we get ready to be married. That means like our families are getting ready to be intertwined. We have kids, like a whole nine and shebang. I know my dad would sit down with another man. My dad would sit down with another woman. He'll sit down with anybody and be like, so, you know, my son has a lot going on for himself. He has, you know, some great goals and things that he's trying to reach and obtain. So what is it that you do? What do you plan on doing? And what is it that you're wanting? And I want to make sure that you, for one, love my son for him, and you make sure that you are his rock when I'm not present. Because I don't know, my parents, especially my dad, well, I mean, both of my parents are, but me and my dad, like, when it comes to stuff like that, I know how he would react. I'm saying dad because we're talking about Lauren's dad. My dad probably would have did the same thing, especially someone from another race. My dad would be like, well, have you ever dated a black boy before? Like, and he probably may even say it in a joking manner, but he wants to know how you really feel, because that's going to determine if he 100% can trust you with his son, no matter my age, at your family's home, at the cookouts, at the family gatherings. Do I have to be worried about my son walking into a white home and hearing a bunch of black jokes like, Q, did you bring the chicken? Like, that's not funny. First of all, I don't even eat chicken. In real life, I don't eat chicken. You know, so those kind of things come up and it can be sticky. Are are you man enough to deal with that? Or are you woman enough to deal with that and save my son? Or is he going to turn up and act crazy because you didn't defend him? And now we got a whole lot of confusion. I'm going to just keep it at a whole lot of confusion. So y'all kind of understand where I'm coming from. So y'all give that man a break. Cam, it would have been good. Oh, Lauren, let me get you together real quick. When Lauren left the room, y'all, that made me so weak. That had me so weak. I said, I know this girl has not been to leave this boy in this room with this black man. However, Cameron, even though it was hot in the kitchen, Cameron was in there. You know, he wasn't too aggressive because that is her father, but he did put his foot down and let him know, like, listen, I've never loved anybody the way that I love your daughter. I was like, yes. And then he was like, my previous girlfriend who I had before, who I was with 5+ years, was black too. I was like, yes. Cameron just continue to win, y'all. Like, Cameron let you know, Lauren Speed Daddy, I ain't new to it. I'm true to it, bruh. I done dated a black girl before. I done been around. I done been to the cookouts. I know what to bring. Cameron like a little bit of season on his chicken. I'm here for it. We here for it, Cameron. Like, it was a tough situation, but you know, he got the job done. It was tough, but you got the job done. Cameron, you know what would have been good? You know what would have really won her daddy over? He was already in the studio, Cam. You should have said, let me in the booth, bruh. Let me in the booth. All right, so the next scene, they pan to the next scene, and everybody is buying, you know, they're trying on suits and dresses. Oh my gosh, it was such a very intimate, emotional moment, seeing everybody's friends and families kind of chime in. Don't we just love Lauren's mom? Like, Lauren's mom, she's becoming one of my favorite reality TV black moms, because we don't have a lot of positive reality TV black moms. We have a few. Those, don't y'all jump in the comments with that BS. But we just love her. Mark, who was that with Mark? Was that his little brother, or was that his friend? Because everybody talks about how little and short Mark is. I'm like, well, dang. How little is he? Because Mark is little. So that boy had to be at least 5'6". Good gracious. All right, so Amber comes out in her beautiful dress, y'all. Amber is a pretty girl. She dumb as a box of rocks, and I'm gonna get to that in just a second. And girl, Amber, I'm going to come to that in just a second. I'm going to hold it. But you did look so beautiful when you came out in your dress. But let me tell you who is messy. Soon as Amber came out in her dress, y'all, that first dress was just, she gave me real mermaid tease. She looked so beautiful. What did the messy cameraman do? Pan right to Jessica. She was like, girl, that's messy. That's messy. Oh my God, it's messy, but it was funny. Speaking of messy, and speaking of just, Jessica. Y'all, Jessica's starting to make my ass itch. She's really starting to just piss me off. Y'all, everybody else came out in beautiful dresses. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Gigi. I didn't know Gigi had all that body up under there for hers either. Gigi, you look good in your dress. Amber looked like a freaking magazine shoot cover. The way she leaned back, the dress was just open. It's going to be the thumbnail of this video. It's beautiful, baby girl. Beautiful. Lauren, beautiful queen. Beautiful. Jessica, why the hell Jessica picked the ugliest ass dress to come out and see us with? And nobody else came out kicking with fluffs on and stuff. Now, when Gigi had fluffs, it was down at the bottom. That's a beautiful millennial 2020 dress. What the Amber? Jessica, why did you bring that dress out? It's the little stuff like that just make us look at you like, girl, stop playing in our face. Y'all. Oh, and Kelly. Kelly looked pretty too. I didn't really care for Kelly's dress, but she's an older girl. I'm going to get into Kelly a little bit later on down episode 2. So, yeah, Jessica come out in that ugly dress. Jessica, you just always, y'all, everything that she do now is starting to rub me wrong and piss me off. Every single thing she do now. I be like, girl, have a seat. Ugh. Barnett, y'all, Barnett family love that man. Barnett family loves him. They're very protective. His brother came out today. You can tell that his brother's very protective. His brother was laying it on very heavy, very thick. He just wanted to make sure that he was, down for the cause. But what baffled me, what took me by pause, what made me clench my pearls, I don't have any on, but what made me grab my gold necklace is when he told his brother, Amber's the whole package. I was like, who said it? I was trying to figure out, did he marry somebody else? Because when he said, Amber's the whole package. Where? Girl, Amber ain't even got no job. Amber can't even pay for the alterations on her wedding gown, girl. Girl, y'all better stop playing with me in my face. So, here go Jessica coming out again to piss me off. You know what? Every time Jessica come on the scene, I'm going to just start scratching my ass. I'm going to think about y'all. Every time I watch her, because I'm about to be on episode 9 now. I probably won't be able to watch this after work because it's getting late in the afternoon and I got to get some things done. I can't be sitting around watching TV all day. But, Jessica, everybody stood in a moment and had a beautiful speech about themselves. Like, when I grew up, when I was a baby, I always looked in the mirror and saw myself in a beautiful wedding dress. Lauren Dumtail called, what's that girl name? She called Gigi a swan. Y'all, I about died when she called that girl a swan. Why is Jessica in the mirror? Y'all, Jessica just works my nerves. Everything that y'all ever been around somebody and everything, girl, they could pull tissue out of a Kleenex box. And I'd be like, girl, why you pull so many out of there? You ain't bought no damn Kleenex. Like, that's what everything she do just starting to bother me. She's standing in the mirror. It don't feel right. Girl, if you don't get out of here. Y'all, that girl starting to piss me. It's just itchy. But let me tell you who got Miss Mamas together, though. Gigi, you about to be on my ish list, too. But I got to give you a point, girl. When Jessica came out and, stood in front of the other moms and their sisters and their support system, Gigi asked her, do you want to be in a dress? Gigi, that was a good question. Girl, as an entertainment journalist, girl, that was a good question. I was like, damn. I want to see how first of all, get into the arms, y'all. I done told y'all my workouts is working. Your boy getting snatched. I have to keep telling myself because I see it every now and then, my little workouts is working. But Gigi, that was a good question, Miss Mamas. That was a good question. That was good, girl. So Amber gave us, Jessica, between Amber and Jessica, I keep getting y'all mixed up because both of y'all about to be on the chopping block. Amber, I didn't know you was this bad. I thought it was just like, a little fumble here or there. But, girl, we move on to the next scene. I think a scene or two happened prior to this, but, girl, I only like to cover the juicy stuff. Amber, I want you to work on, this was the next scene. Matter of fact, let me scratch my ass, because here comes Jessica again with the BS. That scene between her and Barnett was so messy. Let me tell y'all something about these producers. The producers see mess, and they like to put mess together. You, as the talent, don't have to get involved with the mess. You mean to tell me out of that entire complex, you don't see no other cast members meeting up, especially without their partners, and you just so happen to have not Lil Mark. You got Lil Barnett just so happened to come down and talk to Jessica. Jessica, that scene, if no other scene has made you look stupid, it was that scene right there. We all saw you for the low-down liar that you are. Instead of you saying, you know what, Barnett? If it came off that way, I do apologize because I never want to step in between you and your happiness and what you have going on. However, I don't want to leave this experiment not knowing that I didn't give my 1,000%. The reason that you felt those emotions was because that's my real feelings. That's my honest feelings. I don't want to leave this opportunity not letting you know how I feel or not saying that I gave you a 100% shot. You broke my heart the first time you told me what you did, that you had other options outside. Why didn't you be honest, Jessica? That was the time. But no, what did you do? What? She thinks that about me? Oh, you guys are perfect. And then you trying to be shady. When I see you with her, I knew that we could never work because I'm nothing like her. Like, that's why you ain't got, that's why. Jessica, the only thing, you talking about something, what, me? Girl, the only thing that you have not done is just blatantly came out and saying, you know what? I want to be with Barnett. That's the only thing you have not done, because your actions are definitely on the other side of the spectrum. And a hit dog will holler, Jessica. He didn't even go into that much detail like you, and I'm pretty sure it was edited out, but it looked like you talked about it for at least a good 6 or 7 minutes. Like, you was just like, and then you try to leave it with an open play. See, I told you I used to study. I told you I want to be a psychiatrist, so that's my lane. So then you kind of left it in an open playing field, because I'm big on reading people. You left it in an open playing field, and then you left him with the question of, well, do you feel like you 1,000%? Jessica, the whore jumped out of you so bad right there. And he paid you dust again, mama. He disrespected you. Well, he didn't disrespect, because those are his honest feelings. He got you together again, mama. He said, yeah, I'm 100%. I'm 100% great with the choice that I've made. Now, the further I'm starting to watch this show, I don't personally believe that anymore for you, Barnett. However, you did leave her in the dust with that answer, boy. That was funny to me. Speaking of somebody who's getting on my damn nerves, Gigi, come to the front. Gigi, when you was in that gym, that was the most stupidest, childish. It's early in the morning, this man on the treadmill. Don't no man want no nagging ass wife. Ugh! Don't no man want to work all day and got to come home to that nagging. Wake up to nag, girl. When you wake up, I don't even want to hear you. I just want to just go to work. That's the man in me. I apologize to my women for that. Girl, Gigi. Y'all, I'm starting to think Gigi is too childish for a man like Damien. And I'm not saying Damien is this perfect man, all this other things like that. However, I think that Gigi is too childish for him. The man, he was in the gym working out. He was getting ready to walk over to you. He sat down, putting his phone on pause for music, so that he can hear you and understand you. And the first thing you want to do is start an argument? The first thing you want to do is start an argument, Gigi? That's crazy to me. I just feel like he needs someone older. Gigi, you're starting to get on my nerves. You're starting to come off as a toxic person. You're not ready for a marriage. You're not, I don't think you're even ready. You're definitely not ready to be fiancé. You're not even ready to be a girlfriend, I don't think. Not to a guy like Damien. I feel like you need like a 25-year-old. And I'm not saying all 25, 26, because I'm 26. And I feel like she and I will bump heads because of her level of thinking. Her maturity level is just like, girl, what are you talking about? I would have said it one time. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, mama. I'm telling you, I just pushed pause on this music and you want to talk to me about, I don't like that. And then he reversed it and was like, girl, you talking about what you don't like. Every time I'm having a conversation with you, you're on social media. You're picking up your phone. He's letting her know, like, girl, I haven't even been on social media since we got out of the pause, since we were able to get our phones back. 1, I'm so in love with you, I'm still on the high from that. 2, I got this big ass wedding to be planning. I'm not thinking about social media. So I understand with you and your level of thinking and you're like where you are mentally, you're probably thinking about social media. That's not what I'm on, Miss Mamas. Oh, speaking of Miss Mamas, so I have a scene here. I'm talking about Amber doesn't like to work. I was getting ready to say some mess. That's why I was holding my breath because I was trying to reword it without being nasty. Amber, no ma'am. No ma'am. At first when I thought you was like in between jobs, you know, he's an engineer, so he's, you know, y'all probably like y'all around the same age, but because he comes from a great family, I'm sure that regardless of how of a jerk I'll just say that of a jerk he is, he still got his stuff together, Amber. And with that being said, you can't be around no man like that and you ain't got your, at the end of the day, this man is going to mature. Sometimes a guy like that needs a strong woman to come in and be a strong woman. And I say that because financially, all that stuff he got together. So to make him whole will be for him to find love. And he put away, come on, Bible. Come on, my Bible thumpers. That man gonna put away those childish things. He can't put away childish things. He get ready to come in and be taking care of a child, Amber. So you walking around thinking that's cute, that little meetup scene that y'all had, and baby, it would have went a totally different way with me. You talking about, yeah, my job has been taking my hours since we've been gone, all this other kind of stuff, and you know, and that's okay, that's acceptable because I feel like I would leave a job to go do a television show myself, but it need to be bringing me some coins. Love, I don't know about it. I don't know about it yet. I don't know about it. Now, if you work it the right way, because I mean, I'm a person of marketing, you know, I can flip it because that is a public platform. We can do press. We can push product. That's a whole different story. Not in your case, Miss Mamas. You walk around talking about you drinking red wine all day. I mean, even, is it okay to tell little white lies to your husband? I would have been like, listen, I've been, you know, I took the first half of my day. I submitted a lot of applications because me going into this marriage, at least be a team player, you know? I would have said something like, coming into this marriage, I want to let it be known that you're not in this alone and, you know I'm going to have to find a job so that I can be pulling my weight. Man, come on, you got I need a partner in the ring fighting with me. I need a partner. I don't need you I got society pulling on me and all that stuff. Then I get inside my four wall and I got you pulling on me financially. Girl, no. You telling the world that you ain't got no job and you around here talking about some, you want real flowers and your alterations are $850. Miss Mamas, you might have to pick another dress, boo. You might have to put on some weight or lose some or something. How can we get the $850 to $250? Like, you didn't even give no compromise within the conversation. Come on, we're adults. Like, I need to know that I'm marrying somebody who got my best interests at heart. And it's in those times and in those moments where you be like, you know what? It's the 80-20 rule that Tyler Perry taught us. She not 100%. She got this 80. We can work on this 20. We can work on a job. Hell, I can help her spruce up her resume and get her on as the front desk girl of the engineer company. We can do something. We can work on that. But in all these other areas, she loves me. She cooks. Amber, you don't even cook. Well, hell, I don't cook either. But we good over here. But come on, Amber. You gonna mess it up. Dang. You know what would have been real cute of you, Amber? You know what would have been sickening? You know what would have been sickening? It would have been sickening if Amber would have said, you know what? I don't want to have a traditional wedding. I don't want a dress and all this hoorah and all these real flowers and I got my wedding party and all of this and all of that. Listen, baby boy. I'ma be so honest. It's about me and my husband, my wife, whatever I decide, my partner, my life partner, whoever that is going to be, we're going to be honest. Baby, we're not having a wedding. We're going to have one big party. We're finna come down here to this courthouse. We're finna do that because we're in love. Forget these tuxes. Forget these red bottom shoes. All that stuff sounds cute because I want a little cute, little sickening. I want a very intimate, sickening wedding, but I want a party. I want all of my friends to be so drunk because I done been through so much and a lot of them know it. I want them to be like crying boots, like, yo, Q got married to the love of his life. Let's turn up. Oh, we finna have the best cookout you ever seen in your MFing life to celebrate them. If that's what we want, if Amber, that probably would have got his family to like you a little bit more, because I don't feel like Barnett family like you at all. Period. That's point blank. Miss Mama's, she over you. I told y'all last week the daddy was texting and stuff while it Amber, woo. So yeah, I don't know. It would have been cute to see somebody be like, you know what, we don't have it for a wedding right now. We're just gonna do something sick now. I know I would have did that. If I didn't have the coin, I'm not gonna be flexing for y'all. No ma'am. I would have been like, listen, we so in love with each other. This right here is going to work. And you either get with it or you don't got to come. You don't have to come. Because at the end of the night, I'm going to come with my partner. This awkward ass date night between Jessica and Mark in their house, but she likes to be in the pods. Girl. Y'all, Jessica is so weird. But outside of her being weird, let's talk for real. Do you guys feel like there's a disconnect? And I don't think it has anything to do with Mark. Hearing her story about her stepdad, her dad, seeing that she loves Mark where she can't see him. She's in love when she can't see him because it reminds her of the pod. Like, that's their core. So she can communicate with him when they're in two separate rooms or two separate, like there's a wall. Do you feel like her way of loving is having a wall up? That may be her way of loving, y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about that. Because when I was watching, I was like, there's a disconnect with her, with something with the physical. I know that she's not what he wants, but there's something. He may be her 80-20, and Barnett may be the 20-80 for her, but she's just you know how sometimes you can be so you can be in a situation where you're so used to toxic stuff that when something great comes along, it's just like you're so used to toxic that you don't even understand what real happiness looks and feels like. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's get into Gigi. Why are the girls on this show so horrible? We got some great guys. Cam, Damien. I even give Barnett. Of course, Mark. Ken. Don't really know much about it, but he seems really nice. He's waiting on sex. I'm going to get on that in just a minute, too. But these girls are some trash. Trash, I tell you, trash. Gigi. You showed that you were too young again, Miss Mamas. Miss Mamas. At the dinner table, that was a beautiful restaurant. You can tell this man got some coins. He's trying to take you out to a beautiful evening, and the first thing that y'all are actually saying, he's pouring his heart out to you. Girl, do you know how hard it is to get a man to open up? Do you know how hard it is to get a man to tell you how he feel? And you got the nerve to be on social media, bitch! Ah! I tell you what though, Damien started putting that foot down at the table. I was like, yes, Damien. Oh, he started talking to Gigi. He was like, listen, I've been holding back how I feel for too long. And I've been doing that because and I have done that before. I will hold back how I feel not to hurt somebody else's feelings. He like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm letting you know how I feel and this is what it's going to be. And you take it for what I told. I don't know, when a person be handling you like, don't be doing too much. Don't get carried away now. But Damien putting his foot down, y'all. Woo! I would have had to ask for my food to go. I would have been like, boy, first of all, stop talking to me like that because, yeah. Waiter, check please. Tonight is on me. Cut, go, woo! Y'all, that's my kind of carrying on. Then Gigi come with this sad ass story talking about some, yeah, and I send my family these care packages. Girl, we ain't heard nothing about you with no care packages, so we don't want to hear about it now. But y'all know Damien's such a good man. He was like, that's the you that I want to see. I don't want to see you on Snapchat. I don't want to see you over here. He over here talking about politics. She over here talking about posting on social media. He like, I want to get to know you. And you being a little girl, like, you need to grow up. Speaking of politics, could y'all date somebody who have different political views than you? Because Damien wasn't here for it. He wasn't here for it. That was a little, that scene, it was like, ooh, if that y'all don't fix that, that's going to be a mess. Gigi, you better grow up. Because I like when you tell me what's going to happen. It wasn't an ultimatum. He let it know. Like, he looked in the mirror and was like, listen, I know my self-worth. And I know what the type of woman I deserve. And I'm letting you know right now, if you continue to treat me that way and spaz out and continue to be a crazy heifer, you will lose me. Check, please. I don't want to lose my man. Waiter. No questions. None. Woo, y'all. That Damon do it for me. Kelly and Kenny. Kelly, why you not giving that man no booty? When I heard your reasoning behind men don't make me have orgasms. My old partner couldn't please me because I didn't have a connection with him. Girl, you're not gonna have a connection with me either if you don't give them cakes up. You've been traveling for work. This man done been in a hotel room by himself. Come on, come on, girl. Come on now. Come on. That's all I got for you, Kelly, but I do want to know why you know, I just feel like your reasoning was real whack and real corny, and that's all I got for you, and that's just that on that. Amber, I'm taking you off my top 2 list. Ain't nobody up there right now but Lauren. It was Gigi, she gone. Y'all dang gonna show Jessica Nona. Y'all know Jessica ain't up there. It was Kelly, but I'm questioning Kelly and all this other stuff. Gigi gone, Amber gone. Amber, this last scene between you and Mark, you sitting up there trying to make this man choose between him and his family. Girl, that's not how you approach that. You sitting there trying to make him, well, if we were to get into an argument, are you going to have my back? I expect you to have my back in their presence and their back, and we can talk about it. Girl, you're going to be like an asshole in front of my family, girl. I'm going to let you know what time it is right then and there, let you know who you playing with. One thing about me and my family, if we don't like you, you will know it. And we don't do that to be rude. We don't have time. We already got enough going on within the six of us. I don't have time. I got 5 brothers and sisters, 3 of us from one mama, 2 of them from another mama. We got kids. We got grandkids. I got a mama over here crazy as hell. I got a daddy who remarried. We got enough going on. I got a new sister-in-law. We got enough going on already. I got enough going on with my son and his mom. We got enough going on already, girl. We're not gonna take on no new access stuff. My dad's mama dad's wife got another daughter. Girl, that's another sister. Girl, you think girl, we don't have time. We don't have time. Don't you dare try to make that man. I understand. I think for me, I understand what you were trying to say, but your wording was off. And girl, you don't even have no like credentials to back up how. It didn't look good, Amber. It didn't look good for you, Amber. That was a bad scene, and you're going to run Barnett away because that man's family is not going nowhere. If y'all enjoy my content, let me tell y'all something. If you did not watch my video about content creators, you know, not getting these coins and everything like that, if you guys want these videos to continue, which I love doing them, I love my QSIP family, I need y'all to go to the description bar in the bottom of this video, click the link. My book is, I think I took about 25% off of it, plus a shipping fee. only for my YouTubers, my YouTube platform. So right now it's 25% off. Click the link in the description bar or go to my social media at Quentin T. Harris on my Instagram. Click the link in my bio. Get this book. Continue to support creators. Continue to help me push my dreams. Continue to help me make my dreams real. Out here living in these California streets. I think I'll get tonight. I have to do episode 9 of Love Is Blind, and I'm gonna do Atlanta Housewives because I was busy last night. All right, guys. So I will see you guys where in the next video. Leave a comment. I'll see y'all later, Q-tips.